I'm Steve Bennett, CEO and founder of 64 Taylor Performance, always modifying Porsches, always trying to upgrade them. So this sort of happened initially with the 964 with Tractive, but it dates back many years. My first Porsche was an unofficial left-hand drive Porsche 964 back in about 95, 96. We were expecting our firstborn and my wife wanted rear seats, so the Porsche had to go. Drove it over to Ireland, Dublin, and part exchanged it for a grey import Nissan GTR 33 Skyline, and then other cars followed. Owning a 997 GT3, an analogue 911, is very special. The way it revs to 8,400 RPM, once you hit 4,000 it just begs you to take it further around the rev range. It's an incredibly quick car to drive, driven properly. There's a lot of mechanical grip. On track, it just transforms itself, but even as a road car, it's absolutely phenomenal. It's a car that you can take huge liberties in, and sometimes you just got to remind yourself just how fast this car is, and you just got to be a bit more sensible. And the modifications I've made to it as well just highlight just what a special car it is. An expensive one was taking the engine out and renewing all the coolant lines. They'd also done a 4-litre clutch and flywheel and put 380 front cup rotors. I upgraded the exhaust system, so I found that the rear silencers were ballooning the rear tyres on track days because of the heat sink in the rear wheel arches. So I went to a car graphic, longer, equal length race headers with 200 cell cats from 600 cell cats, and reinstated the centre silencer. So as a result of that, I've had to take it to get a stage 2 tune. I took it to Nine-Meister for that. The whole of the suspension system is being completely upgraded, pinch style toe links. I'm currently testing motion control MCS 3-way remote reservoir suspension system, which has massively upgraded the car from the original Paz and Bilstein units. The lovely thing about a club sport spec is it's got the Carrera GT carbon back seats. Originally came in Perlon on the GT3. I've had them recovered in Porsche Napa leather, black leather with the Porsche crest, and Houndstooth 50th anniversary silver and black centres, which just lifts the interior. As a result of the interior modifications I've done, I also had the centre console painted body coloured basalt black, and fitted a PCCM Plus infotainment screen, which gives you Apple CarPlay and iPhone connectivity. I do like to sometimes do an oil lubrication service, especially if I'm using the car on track, and I found Design 911 incredibly helpful, knowledgeable, and they have all the product range that I need that I need for the cars. I love more modern Porsches, but they just tended to get bigger and heavier, and as a result need more power. But I just think it's a very, very pure 911, and probably the last of the Metzger analog 911s. I just think it's a wonderful driver's car. As incredible as the 997 GT3 is, it's not a car you can cruise in. It's not a restful car. It's something you've got to be on top of all the time. You've got to wring its neck. And I think eventually, no time soon, but eventually I think I'll go back to an air-cooled car. Great drivers' cars, you can upgrade them. And they're a car that you can drive and get more out of driving at sane speed on roads without having to go silly speeds.